Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. Father, before I begin this day, before I think about everything waiting for me, I just want to come to you, because there are some things I can handle. And there are some things I need to place in your hands this morning. I choose to place this day in your hands. Father, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for another opportunity to live, for another opportunity to walk with you. Lord, before I ask you for anything, I just want to sit here quietly for a moment, because life moves so fast. Some days begin before I even feel ready for them. The responsibilities start, the messages arrive, the phone rings, people need things, and before I know it, my mind is running in 10 different directions. That's why I don't want to rush this moment. I don't want to hurry past your presence. I don't want this prayer to become another task on my list. I want to be here with you, just you and me, before the rest of the day begins. Father, there are things on my mind this morning, things I haven't talked about with anyone, things that quietly sit in my heart. Some of them are worries, some of them are questions, some of them are situations I still don't understand. And if I'm honest, sometimes I carry those things longer than I should. I hold on to them. I replay them in my mind. I think about them while I'm working. I think about them while I'm driving. I think about them when I'm trying to rest. And the more I carry them, the heavier they become. That's why I'm bringing them to you right now. Not because I have everything figured out, but because I don't. Not because I know exactly what to do, but because I need your help. Lord, there are moments when I wish I could see the future. Moments when I wish I knew how everything was going to work out. Moments when I wish I had answers to questions that haven't been answered yet. But deep down, I know that's not what I need most. What I need most is you. Because answers without peace still leave a restless heart. Plans without your presence still leave an empty feeling inside. Success without you is never enough. So this morning, before I ask you to change anything around me, I ask you to work inside me. Calm my thoughts. Quiet my fears. Help me stop carrying things that belong in your hands. Help me stop fighting battles inside my mind that haven't even happened yet. Help me stop trying to control every outcome. Because the truth is, I've been tired before. Not physically tired. Heart tired. Mind tired. The kind of tiredness that comes from worrying too much, thinking too much, and trying to carry too much. And every time I reach that place, I realize the same thing. I need you. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Right now. In this moment. Father, I don't know everything this day will bring. I don't know who I'll talk to. I don't know what opportunities will come. I don't know what challenges might appear. I don't know what unexpected moments are waiting for me. But you do. And there is something comforting about knowing that. Because nothing about this day is a surprise to you. Nothing catches you off guard. Nothing happens outside of your knowledge. Before I woke up this morning, you already knew every hour of this day. You already knew every conversation. You already knew every need. You already knew every struggle. And somehow, that helps me breathe a little easier. Because it reminds me that I don't have to carry this day alone. Lord, I place this day into your hands. Every responsibility, every conversation, every decision, every opportunity, every challenge, every concern that's still sitting quietly in my heart. I place all of it into your hands. And as I do, help me remember something simple. You have never stopped being faithful, not once, and you're not going to start today. Father, as I sit here with you this morning, there's something I need to let go of. Not because it doesn't matter, but because I've been carrying it for too long. I've been carrying thoughts that never seem to rest, questions that never seem to leave, concerns that keep showing up in my mind when I'm trying to focus on something else. And if I'm being honest, sometimes I don't even realize how much weight I'm carrying until I stop long enough to talk to you. That's when I notice it. That's when I realize how tired my heart has become. Because some burdens aren't heavy all at once. They become heavy little by little. One worry here, another worry there. One disappointment, one unanswered prayer, one difficult situation. And before I know it, my heart is carrying more than it was ever meant to carry. Father, I don't want to live that way anymore. I don't want to spend every day holding on to things I cannot change. I don't want to spend every morning worrying about every possible outcome. I don't want fear to become my routine. I don't want anxiety to become normal. I don't want pressure to become the voice I listen to all day. Because whenever I allow those things to take control, they steal so much from me. They steal my peace. They steal my focus. They steal my joy. They steal moments that I can never get back. And sometimes, they even distract me from seeing the good things you're doing right in front of me. Lord, there have been times when you've blessed me, and I was too distracted to notice. Times when you've answered prayers, and I was already worrying about something else. Times when you've been faithful, and yet my mind was focused on another problem waiting in the distance. Looking back, that makes me sad, because I never want to become so focused on what's missing that I forget to be thankful for what you've already done. I never want to become so focused on future worries that I miss today's blessings. And maybe that's something you're reminding me of this morning. Maybe you're reminding me that today is a gift. This moment is a gift. This breath is a gift. This opportunity to talk with you is a gift. Father, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for never getting tired of hearing my prayers. Thank you for listening when I come to you with the same concerns over and over again. Because I know I do that sometimes. I bring you the same worries, the same fears, the same questions. And somehow, you still listen. You still care. You still welcome me into your presence. You never tell me I've asked too many times. You never tell me I'm bothering you. You never turn me away. And honestly, that's something I don't appreciate enough. Because there aren't many places in this world where we can come exactly as we are. Tired, confused, discouraged, uncertain, and still be completely loved. Yet every time I come to you, that's exactly what I find. I find grace. I find mercy. I find patience. I find love. And I find a peace that this world can never give me. Father, there are things I wish I could fix today. Things I wish I could change. Things I wish I could understand. But right now, I'm choosing to trust you with those things instead. Not because it's easy. Not because I suddenly have all the answers. But because I've learned that your hands are safer than my worries. Your wisdom is greater than my understanding. And your timing is better than my impatience. So this morning, I'm letting go. Not of my responsibilities. Not of my faith. Not of my hopes. I'm letting go of the pressure. The pressure to figure everything out. The pressure to control every outcome. The pressure to carry tomorrow before it arrives. Because the truth is, you never asked me to carry tomorrow. You asked me to walk with you today. And that's what I want to do. One step at a time. One conversation at a time. One moment at a time. With my hand in yours. Father, thank you for being here with me this morning. Thank you for reminding me that I don't have to face this day alone. And thank you for loving me enough to carry the things that are too heavy for me to carry myself. Father, before this prayer comes to an end, there's one more thing I want to do. I want to completely place this day into your hands. Not just with my words, but with my heart. Because it's easy to say I trust you, and then spend the rest of the day carrying everything myself. I've done that before. I've prayed about something, and then picked it right back up again. I've asked you to take my worries, and then continued worrying. I've said I trust you, while still trying to control every outcome. And honestly, that kind of faith leaves me exhausted, because I'm trying to do something you never asked me to do. I'm trying to carry things that belong in your hands. Father, this morning I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want this prayer to simply be a few words before I start my day. I want it to change the way I walk through this day. When fear tries to speak to me, help me remember this moment. When pressure starts building inside my mind, help me remember this moment. When unexpected problems appear, help me remember this moment. When things don't go according to my plans, help me remember this moment. Remind me that I already placed this day into your hands. Remind me that I don't have to carry it alone. Remind me that you're already walking ahead of me. Lord, sometimes I think about how many times you've protected me without me even knowing it. How many problems never reached me because you stood in the way. How many dangers I never saw. How many disappointments you turned into blessings. How many closed doors eventually saved me from the wrong path? There are probably countless things you've done for me that I'll never fully understand on this side of heaven. Yet even without knowing all of them, I can still see your fingerprints all over my life. I can see moments where you provided exactly what I needed. I can see moments where you carried me when I didn't have strength left. I can see moments where you gave me peace when nothing around me made sense. And if you've done all of that already, why should I believe you'll stop today? You won't. Because that's not who you are. You're the same faithful God I've always known. The same loving Father. The same source of peace. The same source of strength. The same God who has never abandoned me. And knowing that changes the way I look at this day. Because maybe today doesn't need to be perfect for it to be good. Maybe everything doesn't need to go according to my plan for me to have peace. Maybe I don't need every answer before I take the next step. Maybe I simply need to trust that you're already there. Father, I pray over every conversation I'll have today. Let my words bring kindness. Let my attitude reflect your love. Let me be patient when situations test me. Let me be calm when frustration tries to take over. Let me remember that every person I meet is fighting battles I know nothing about. Help me respond with grace. Help me walk in wisdom. Help me carry your peace into every room I enter. Lord, I pray over every responsibility waiting for me today. The things that seem big, and the things that seem small. The things I'm confident about, and the things that make me nervous. Give me wisdom where I need direction. Give me strength where I feel weak. Give me courage where fear tries to hold me back. And give me peace in places where my mind usually becomes anxious. Father, I also pray for the things I haven't seen yet. The unexpected moments, the surprises, the interruptions, the opportunities, the challenges, the things that will happen today that aren't part of my plan. Go before me. Prepare my heart. Help me trust you, even when I don't immediately understand what's happening. Because I know something I've forgotten many times before. Just because I don't understand a moment doesn't mean you're not working in it. Just because I can't see the purpose yet doesn't mean there isn't one. Just because something is difficult doesn't mean you've left my side. So whatever this day holds, I choose to trust you. Not because I understand everything, but because I know you. And after everything you've done in my life, you have given me every reason to trust you. Father, thank you for this morning. Thank you for this quiet moment with you. Thank you for hearing every word of this prayer. Thank you for caring about the things that matter to me. Thank you for loving me even when I worry too much, even when I overthink, even when I struggle, even when my faith feels smaller than I wish it did. Thank you for never giving up on me. And as I step into this day, I do so with confidence. Not confidence in myself, but confidence in you. Because my future is in your hands. My family is in your hands. My work is in your hands. My health is in your hands. My dreams are in your hands. My worries are in your hands. And now, this day is in your hands too. So I choose peace. I choose trust. I choose faith. And I choose to walk forward knowing that whatever happens today, I will not face it alone. In Jesus' name, Amen. As you move through this day, remember this simple truth. You do not have to carry today's weight by yourself. The God who woke you up this morning is the same God who will walk with you through every hour ahead. May His peace guard your heart. May His wisdom guide your steps. And may His presence remind you that you are never alone. This day is in God's hands, and there is no safer place for it to be.